Through 3 rounds, the 450 points race has turned into a battle of heavyweights at the front of the field as Kawasaki's Eli Tomac and Honda's Ken Roczen square off.
Battle for the lead is on. Ken Roczen's got it, but Eli Tomac has caught him and he wants it. Ken Roczen, he wins Moto number 1. Roczen trying to stop Tomac. Tomac, a big charge down the inside. Eli Tomac has won again.
In the 250 class, Yamaha's Justin Cooper and Kawasaki's Adam Cianciarulo have split the moto wins through the opening quarter of the season.
Justin Cooper takes the first moto of the season. Cooper wins the moto. Oh, and Cooper beat up the peg and is off the racetrack and down. 3 starts, 3 wins for Adam Cianciarulo in 2019. And Justin Cooper's got to be so frustrated it gets away from him again.
The series begins its march to the halfway point today with race on the Mason-Dixon line in southern Pennsylvania.
From one of the most historic venues in this sport, it's round 4 of the 2019 Lucas Oil Pro Motocross Championship, sanctioned by AMA Pro Racing. It's the Circle K High Point National. Lucas Oil race recap will show you how he did it. As expected, it starts with a good start. Back into the number 4 will just edge out Cooper Webb, also Joey Savacci off the line. But he's going to have to deal with some heat from Eli Tomac. You don't really see Tomac much there, but he made quick moves on the number 1.
Yeah, he goes from 5th to 2nd in the rollers, but then he throws that away, goes down, then loses a couple more spots as Anderson and Webb come by.
So then Anderson and Webb would battle it out for 2nd, and then Webb would make a few mistakes of his own, and that would allow Anderson to strike.
Yeah, made a little bubble there. Anderson railed around the outside, got the drive. Cooper would still fight back immediately, but not successfully as Anderson holds on. And then a big moment here for Cooper Webb. Wow. We didn't see the very beginning of that, but I could bet my bottom dollar that he got his feet ripped off because of those ruts when you're leaning. The bike took a fair bit of the hit, so I think a little tweak, but fortunately for him, healthy, able to get up and get going.
Anderson would roll on to finish 2nd ahead of Tomac. Baggett takes that moto win, which had been very elusive for him over the last few years. Other results to note, Marvin Musquin from way back to 4th, and Zach Osborne sneaks it in front of Ken Roczen at the end. So that's not what Roczen wanted, finishing 6th. Webb, after the crash, fights back for 7th. He repassed Joey Savacci late. Bogle just inside the top 10, along with Barsha, Dean Ferris in 11th. Lucas Oil race recap. But one thing's for sure, you're not going to see Cianciarulo up front near the start, as he alluded to. But you will see Justin Cooper can edge out his teammate Colt Nichols. Also Derek Drake on the 233 for that start.
Yeah, you can see a good start. And watch further back, Cianciarulo was about there. I mean, he was... And you see him go around the outside of the first turn, up the inside of the second turn, and then he makes some more passes through here. Then the battle up front, Lawrence using that outside line, gets around Nichols, puts himself in the 2nd.
And he wasn't done. He would then close the gap on Justin Cooper. Using him in the same corner, yeah.
Goes a long way around, puts him on the inside there, takes the line away, and then Cooper tries to fight back immediately. But for him, the race would go from bad to worse.
Yeah, then Cooper would have some problems, including with his teammate here, Ferrandis. Ferrandis on the left side of the screen. Watch this. Comes up the inside. They both want the same line. It results in Cooper going off of the racetrack. Ferrandis would take over a position. And there's Cianciarulo going past Cooper as well. That looms large in the championship. Then Ferrandis get passed by Cianciarulo for 2nd, while Lawrence would hold on to take the moto win. Again, the first one of his career in the U.S. First couple of motos this year, he had some inconsistency, so not really in the points hunt, at least not yet. But you got to build one step at a time, and getting a moto win is a big one. Ferrandis would hold on for a 3rd. Sexton, the late move on Nichols, would finish up in 4th. Cooper back to 6th. Moseman, McAdoo, Hampshire, Oldenburg around out the top 10. Here's your Lucas Oil race recap. Joey Savacci and Justin Barsha battling for it, but Marvin Musquin, one of the contenders, is down early. Musquin would bounce back to finish this race in 7th, despite starting in last.
Yeah, the results won't show just how fast he was today, but then at the front, the battle, Roczen strong in this one, gets around Osborne. Oh, and then that was beautiful there around Anderson. In fact, all his passes, watch this one. This one is just incredible. Wow. Just wheelied with his feet on the pegs past Cooper Webb.
And then Webb, late in the race, is trying to cling to 2nd, but Eli Tomac would take the long way around. And that pass by Tomac when combined with his third place finish in the first moto, was enough to win the overall for the weekend. Roczen wins this second moto, but the 6th in the first moto cost him. The points you see on the right side of the screen, that's individual points paid in each moto toward the championship. Tomac, the top point getter today. Here's a Lucas Oil race recap of this second moto. Colt Nichols is going to get the whole shot. Cincerillo almost went down there on the inside.
Yeah, I didn't see that the first time around, but you're right. He was very close to losing that. Comes out in second, puts himself in great position. Didn't take him very long, but this was committed right here. Launches into these braking bumps, takes the line away, gets a lead from Nichols.
And that was key. Chase Sexton, who was in third, knew he had to follow him through, and he did. Quickly makes the move, and then finally Lawrence gets around Nichols as well, but it took Lawrence too long to do it, and that allowed Sexton and Cincerillo to get away. Sexton kept Cincerillo honest for most of this race. Last 5 minutes, the 92 pulls away, and that's 4 straight overall wins to start the season for a rider that had only won 1 of these races overall in his career until this season, and the fans at High Point saluting that effort here on Father's Day weekend. We mentioned Lawrence on the podium in second, Sexton third, Ferrandis and Nichols fourth, fifth, Justin Cooper ninth. He's going to be fired up for the next one.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.